So Act 3 starts out with Leia having a vision, and in this vision there's this giant fat dude who turns out to be Azmodan. This is disappointing to see Azmodan like this. He's basically Jabba the Hutt mixed with that guy from Monsters Incorporated. He's been built up to be such a big villain. He's been built up to be a cross between General Patton and Jesus Christ. Been built up to be the greatest tactician that's ever existed. And when he ends up just being this giant fat spider dude, it's pretty disappointing to say the least. But whatever, you have to go to Mount Arreat, because in the vision, Azmodan so wisely tells Leia exactly where he's going to attack from. Why? I don't know. You go to Bastion Keep, and everything's fucked up, just like everything's been fucked up in every place that you've gone to during this entire game. And you, the hero, have to unfuck it. Tyrael decides to make the bold step of not doing anything and telling you to go do everything. So the first thing you have to do is light the signal fires and let the humans know that the hero is here and he's ready to kick ass. There's like maybe a dozen soldiers for the good side, and there is infinite hordes of demons. How Bastion Keep is even standing is beyond me. But regardless, you go light the signal fires, and after you do that, Azmodan pops up in a vision and chastises you, saying that it's impossible that you will defeat him, and explains that he has these unstoppable giant mecha dudes carrying things up the walls or whatever. He has like these armored personnel carriers, and he explains to you how impossible it is for you to destroy them. Immediately, you go out and destroy the very same thing that he told you it was impossible that you destroy. You go back, and then Azmodan says, well, you may have done this, but you'll never stop this other impossible thing. So you go and you raise the catapults, and you go and you stop attacks that are coming in from the larders down in the basement, and you go and you destroy his armies. It's like some sort of slapstick comedy. Azmodan pops up and says, oh, you'll never defeat me at all. And then you just go promptly defeat him, and then he's like, well, you may have defeated me handily, but you'll never defeat this next thing. And it's ludicrous to think that Azmodan could be this stupid. Like, he's built up to be this amazing tactician, and his tactics are just him coming up to you, telling you exactly what to do in order to stop him, you going out and stopping him, and then just rinse and repeat. That's all the act is that one scenario, playing over and over, on repeat, until the very end. It's embarrassing. You beat his armies back into Mount Arreat, you go down, and there's some kind of, like, giant, spidery, succubi thing that apparently is, like, his consort, and she's, like, the queen of all succubi or whatever, and she's got that sexy spider thing going on if you're into arachnids, which is kind of weird, but whatever, I don't judge. You go down there, and you kill her, and how Azmodan was able to get the queen of all succubi to be his personal concubine, I don't know, because the guy looks like hell. He looks like this giant, fat tub of lard that's on top of spider legs. Like, I don't get it. Maybe demons have different courting rituals than we do, but he just looks nasty. And so you go down there, and you fight him. And you know how the Belial fight was actually pretty cool? Like, the rest of the act was shitty, it was written poorly, but it was still a cool fight. Well, the Azmodan fight is nothing like that. It's a fucking disgrace. Azmodan just sits there in these giant piles of black ooze, and you just beat him down. Like, he keeps summoning more piles of black whatever it is. And that's all he does. Like, that's the only real move that he does. You beat him down so fast, he can't do anything else. There's no different phases. He doesn't turn into Galactus. He doesn't fucking shape up or anything. He just kind of sits there and waddles around on his spider legs until you kill him. And that's it. And then you put him in the Black Soul Stone, you go back to Bastion Keep, and everybody's celebrating, yay, we won, yay! And by we, they mean you, because none of them did dick. You fucking find Leia and Adria and Tyrael by following this giant, gaping, bloody trail up to the top of Bastion Keep. Lo and behold, fucking surprise, Adria is actually working for the side of evil. Didn't see that one coming. So she's there, she's got Leia in a chokehold, and apparently she beat down Tyrael because he's lying on the ground, getting a suntan or some other such bullshit. Leia is like, why Mom, why are you doing this? And she's like, because I'm fucking evil. Tyrael has the best line in the game when he says, oh, Adria, how long have you been working for the side of evil? And Adria's like, since the fucking beginning, how stupid are you? Tyrael's like, pretty fucking stupid. Adria's like, oh, okay, yeah, that explains a lot. So, long story short, she fucking destroys Leia's soul and implants the 7 souls of the prime evils and lesser evils, or whatever the fuck they're called, into her, melding them into one giant evil. Diablo is formed, being the biggest, baddest motherfucker since anything, at least according to Adria. Diablo can't really be called a he, because he now has tits and working lady parts. I don't know if you're into that kind of thing, but he looks kinda hot. You know, he's bangable, I'll say that. Then he fucks off into heaven, and Tyrael fucks off into heaven, and you're just kind of sitting there. You allowed this all to happen, because as the hero, I don't know, I guess you wanted to see Leia's soul get devoured almost as much as I did. Despite all of the flaws, despite all of the inherent stupidity, and how disappointing the boss fights were, the best part about Act 3, which makes it the best act in the game, is that Leia's soul has been devoured. It's ripped to pieces. It'll never come back again. Leia has been killed permanently. Nothing can possibly bring her back. And that, my friends, is why Act 3, despite all the shitty parts, is still the best act in the game. And that's Act 3.